The U.S. and its NATO allies are bracing for a possible war with Russia. New video this morning showing U.S. troops loading weapons, ammunition, and other military supplies on a jet bound for Ukraine. The U.S. has already placed thousands of troops on high alert for deployment to Eastern Europe. Right now, Russia is moving more tanks and weaponry to the Ukrainian border. The country has roughly 100,000 troops by that region. Russian officials are disputing claims that they're actually planning an invasion. So we're covering every angle of this story from Washington. Joe Khalil is joining us from Capitol Hill. But let's start with Allison Harris. She has the latest from the White House. Allison, good morning.
Good morning, Adrienne. The U.S. is sending an even stronger message to Russia this morning that it will face its most severe sanctions ever if Russia moves into Ukraine. The sanctions leveled by the U.S. and its allies would cripple Russia's economy, from financial sanctions to export controls that would make it difficult for Russia to access U.S. software and technology, would impair areas like artificial intelligence, robotics, quantum computing, defense and aerospace, and would make it near impossible for Russia to diversify its economy beyond oil and gas. And even Russia's energy sector could be impacted, as the Biden administration is looking to secure energy for European allies in case Russia does cut off their supply. President Biden talking about the sanctions yesterday during an outing here in Washington.
I made it clear to early on to President Putin that if he were to move into Ukraine, that there would be severe consequences, including significant economic sanctions, as well as I'd feel obliged to beef up our presence, NATO's presence on the Eastern Front, Poland, Romania, etc.
President Biden also saying during that exchange that he would consider personally sanctioning Russian President Putin. Russia denies having plans to invade Ukraine. Putin wants to continue to exert what he believes is Russia's rightful power in the world. The president continued to say even yesterday that it's difficult to know Putin's motivations, and the decision whether to invade seems entirely up to Putin.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.